Power and power. Fantastic. How freaking awesome is that? It is that time of the day. We got the boat back. And check out the Minn Kota. She is absolutely gorgeous. Solid bracket. Looks freaking sick. Super happy with it. Only just fits down the side of the house. Got about 100mm clearance from the wall in the end of the Minn Kota. Now today I'm going to run the wiring. Put a hole through here and yeah, set the wiring up. But God, that looks good. Stainless steel, done a fantastic job. Nice good solid plate on it. No movement at all when I yank on that. But sometimes I belt through those waves and I was more concerned that it was gonna shake after a while or have a bit of movement in there, and absolutely wrapped with that. Absolutely wrapped. Another surprise that come in the mail today. Guys are probably wondering what this is for. It's for the battery. It's looking a bit small and I'm a bit concerned about that, but I think we can make it work. So let's see if this battery can fit in there. It actually fits perfectly, sitting on the ground and everything. And that gives me the whole side for my components. I have a couple of Anderson plugs. These Anderson plugs will be going to the Minn Kota and also sitting on the outside of the box. Just a knockoff power outage switch, USB chargers, lighter socket. I can also have this thing, just a voltage meter, let me know how much volts is left on the battery. The battery is 24 volt. In order to run all these sockets right here, it has to be converted down to 12 volt. I also have this DC drop down modules. So on here converts 24 volt down to 12 volt, which will give me the capability of charging my phones and stuff like that. First things first is that we drill the hole. We get the Minn Kota wire running inside the hull. We sort that one out first because it is the evening and we're going to run out of light soon. So we'll get that over and done with, and running into the boat, and then we'll sort the rest out in here. That's pretty much it. I'll pre-drill all my little black holes. We'll whack this wire through here and I'll silicone it all up. Yep, grab this. It's easy. So all I got to do now, I'll cut this block and I'll try and pin the block up. I'll be able to do it with this nail actually. That block was meant to be. And I'll fill the bottom of that up with silicon, the marine graded silicon. It's pretty sealed good. I mean, that is sealed good. So it's a new day. It's a beautiful day. So it's come out looking pretty good actually. I just applied more silicon on there, so I'm going to let that sit. We're going to pretty much connect all this wiring inside this box that I got off Temu. Yes, that's a Temu box. It's a bloody beautiful box too. But it's going to work. I couldn't find no battery box to fit this big bugger. Here and Got a brand new strop here, not that I want to cut it up. I will put the volt gauge over here somewhere. Install now, which is pretty easy, just a couple of screws. And I'm going to put this over here. But this is to run all the little electrical. The Minn Kota is going to go directly to the battery, and this is going to be an offset from the battery to all my 12 volt electricals. First thing I'm going to run is the main cable from the battery that's going to be stationed in the back here, the two terminals. It's going to run along the side. It's going to connect into the Anderson plug. These Anderson plugs are pretty straightforward. Crimp them. The little lip on the Anderson plug has to latch onto a clip in there. So I just got to run a line, a positive line to the isolator switch, and then another one back to the battery. Because I'm lazy, I'm just going to use the impact drive. So pretty much all the wiring is done, except for the ones up at the terminal here. Bit of squishy on the bottom of my battery. One last thing I wanted to do is I've got a circuit breaker, 30 amp circuit breaker. I actually want to put it to the main power source that leads to the isolation switch. Any short circuiting happens, the 30 amp breaker will break out before it burns out my battery and blows it up. Now, then I'll repeat the same process on the other side. Sheesh, give me a frickin' fright. So pretty much everything is done. Fantastic. I'm going to put it on the ground, tighten up the straps, and just test the wiring with the tester to see if everything's running correctly, see if the on and off switch works, and should be good. Yep, the weight's there. First things first, let's see if the on and off switch works. Perfect. Turn off. Fantastic. So what I need to check next is the voltage. Now this one here runs permanently, and that runs to the Minn Kota. We have 28.4 volts. That is spot on. Power and power. Fantastic. Turn the off switch. Awesome. Everything's working. There it is. See, that's 300. Hence why I cut the back off. It's to fit it in here. Now when the bed comes in here, my platform sits directly on top of that. Plug them all in, and we'll see how that Minn Kota goes. Truth is, I should be reading the instructions before I even play with it. But
2 hours later.
so I am completely guessing on how to work this. So I've got the manual inside. I'm going to go inside, run through the manual and see if I can figure it out. If I don't figure it out, you guys won't see it today, but you will see it tomorrow. We're pretty much ready to rock. Last night I spent a few hours just going through the Minn Kota book, and I've actually sorted everything out, so I understand how the Minn Kota works and how it runs, how it operates. It's all set up, and guess what, it works beautifully. How freaking awesome is that? I seriously can't wait to get it on the water. Have the Minn Kota remote. Now all I have to do is just push a couple of buttons on here. The next one is stow, and it puts it all away. So I have a few minor things I have to do on the Minn Kota. I still have to put the prop on. I still have to install the prop on it. It will take roughly 5 minutes, so it's a quick job. Besides that, guys, that pretty much brings this little episode to an end. Hope you guys enjoyed this type of content. Hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Ciao for now. Straight up the back there, Shags. Come here, bud. Oh, he tried to grab me, this sucker. He's a nice squid. What a banger of a squid. What a nice looking squid. On. Nice squid. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Look at this giant. Oh, he's a freaking monster. Woo!